Hi, it's Matt Houghton for Sound on Sound, continuing our short workshops on Revoice Pro 3.2. I've got the same Christina Vane projects open here. What I'm going to do for this one is just pretend that we didn't have these backing parts, and imagine we had a single vocal and we wanted to add a bit of doubling and a bit of stereo width. I'm talking about a natural sort of double tracking, not the ADT sort of tape effects that you might be thinking of when you hear about doubling. So we approach it in a similar way to the APT. We right-click to add a process. This time we pick a doubler. Again, we need to select a preset. I'm going to pick a factory preset, which is a monovocal mild. And we want to select the guide, and we probably want to write it onto output 1, I'd suggest. We don't want multiple processes, and we just want to hit new process, and hopefully, there we go, there is the result. Now, if I play back the guide on its own.
And all this time wasted on you, I'll start anew.
And then I'll opposition pan the parts, as you might do with doubles. And I'll unmute the new double, and we'll play back the result.
And all this time wasted on you, I'll start anew.
That's not bad, considering we started from the same vocal and we just applied a preset. Now, it's not always the effect you're going to want straight off the bat, and picking a preset like that is a little bit limiting, but you have to start that way. Now, let me just demonstrate how you can tweak that very simply. I've put them both back to the center, and let's say that we wanted to turn that into a stereo double so that you can have the original part straight down the middle, and you can just fade in the wide doubles as an effect. So you'd click on the green process on the drop down, and there's a whole range of settings which we'll delve into over the series. But here I just want to change the output channel to 2, and you should be able to see that it's whirring around here and it's changed that to a stereo part. I'm just going to hit play and you can hear the result.
And all this time.
And that sounds a little bit strange to me, and the reason being that I think the double is just too high in level. So what I'm going to do is bring that down. I'll play it back and then fade that part in.
And all this time wasted on you, I'll start anew. It blows my mind.
And that's actually not bad. I quite like it. It's a bit more subtle. It's a bit of width. If I mute that, hear the original again on its own.
And all this time.
That's the dry version. This is the wet.
And all this time.
I think that's a really nice sort of slightly chorusy widening effect. There's a whole lot more we can do, and we'll go into that over time, but that's the basics of applying a doubler and making the tweaks.